Bro, today I realized something really like deep about the world and its characters, bro. Like I saw a video, yeah. I'll try and see if I can put in the thing, but it's a woman. Yeah, bro, I swear this happened. Like, bro, she's literally channeling. She says she's channeling some galactic council, yeah, and telling us how we should live and stuff. But not only is she like the way she's saying it, bro, she's really performing it, right? So it's not quite clear whether she's actually possessed, i.e., her avatar was worn by this other character, or if she's channeling. Because if she's channeling, she would just be spraying the bars, right? Not fully acting it out, bro. Do you know what I mean? But it kind of, at least by the definition. But bro, I realized something, bro. Like, people don't actually use their brains, bro. Like, most humans don't use their brains, bro. Now it's no wonder to me how, like, it doesn't baffle me anymore, yeah, that people are able to use like love scams to like rip people off. You know, it doesn't baffle me anymore because I realize that people are actually asleep. Bro, check this out. We're going to look at it from the general everyday narrative, right? And that's why the world is so fucked and like crazy things happen and things don't make sense and people just are going with it because the mass of people have literally switched off. Like, they're not even here, bro. All right, let me explain. So, as per the original story that everybody lives by on this place, yeah, Big Bang, evolution, ha ha ha, crawl out of the water, blah blah blah, yeah. That's the story. That's the run of the mill story of how we got here. Because creationism, oh, that's so stupid. So we don't talk about creationism. Really, people, even those that believe in creationism, don't really kind of own it. You know, at least in most of the world, bro. Yeah. Okay. Now, is it because it's like this Big Bang thing has been kind of like superimposed over that belief? It's almost like it's beyond debate. Yeah, whatever. Cool. Now, and they kind of like will use senseless points, yeah, to try and make the creationism people look crazy. But the stuff that they are actually using doesn't even make any sense, yeah. It's mad. But according to the run of the mill story, that's what happened, yeah. And by like some stroke of luck, here we are. Now, to imply, especially because we're materialists, yeah, and we're rational, to almost kind of like think that there's a possibility of another life similar to us elsewhere, which has a council, and we're somehow its emissaries, yeah, but we're somehow in this other world that no one can quite explain. Like, for that to be a truth, yeah. It's like you have to invert reality on its head. You literally have to invert it on its head. You have to basically pretend you're dumb to let that bypass your working mind. That's how deep it goes, bro. And people believe that. So that's the run-of-the-mill story. If we take the run-of-the-mill story away and we're going to look at it from the creationist standpoint, yeah, like awareness in form, or God in form, or whatever, right? Once again, doesn't make sense that there is some galactic, how could there be a galactic council above God? It can't exist. It can't exist. So you can't hold that belief and hold that either. So you have to literally, once again, you have to be dumb to allow that to go past your conscious working mind. If you're going to look at it from a religion standpoint, yeah, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, Allah, Buddha, Allah, like, you look at all of that, yeah, and it's so, this stuff is so deep. This stuff is deep. So anyway, no, it just goes to show how far gone humanity is from like being awake or being aware. So like, if God created man and all the rest of it, then where is this council? Once again, it can't be above God. It can't be side by side with God, because then it would defeat the whole purpose of God. Do you see? So it doesn't matter which way you look at you slice the cake. It doesn't make sense at all. for that to be real. It can't be real. Is what I'm trying to say. It's performance art. It's make believe. It's mumbo jumbo. Bro, it's facts. It's 1,000,000% facts, bro. You can't channel nothing from no other world to come and tell us. Like, why is it in English, bro? So you mean to tell me that, again, it falls on its face again. So you mean to tell me that your Galactic Council only speak in English? So what about the people that live in other parts of the world? They don't count. You see, the whole thing just falls flat on its face. Like, for you to say you're channeling another world or whatever, you're talking about Trump and stuff like that. It's, oh, destroy the fate of the world. Like, bro, what are you saying, bro? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If there was some Galactic Council, they wouldn't sit by and let the game go to shit, bro. It wouldn't make sense. So it's illusion, bro. Bro, it's total deep illusion. And that makes me realize how people can believe that a pastor can pray for them and then they can, like, you know, be healed or whatever. Like, now I see why people can believe that. Because that power to heal, that power to resurrect, that power to, you know, transform, that power to overcome anything in any direction that's affecting you is within. It can't be without. Bro, it's facts. There's no other way. There's literally no other way. There's literally no other way. Do you understand? That's why humans will kind of like sit back and accept like craziness, like the education system or craziness, like the craziness that surrounds us, right? All those crazinesses, yeah, prove themselves to me to be a direct byproduct of how asleep this place is. Because the stuff that we fucking green light is literally crazy, bro. And a direct symptom of that illness is people like that woman telling you that you're channeling another life form from another place, bro. It's literally crazy, bro. It's literally crazy, bro. I've just broken it down to you, bro. So whether you're God's experiment having a human experience, whether you evolved, whether you were created, whether you spawned here out of a rock, whether someone paid you into existence, or whatever the case may be, there is no reality where that's possible. Like, simple as that. There's no reality where that's possible, bro. Because what's that Galactic Security International Council? What are they, bro? What are they, bro? What are they? Are they gods as well? So are they the final arbiter? Then are they God itself? Now, if it's God itself, why is God itself speaking through you like that, bro? Like, it doesn't make sense. Why does it have to, like, contort itself and, like, grimace and all types of shit, bro? It's like, think of it like GTA World. A character's supposed to come and tell you, those of you that have played games like Zelda and shit like that, yeah, a character's supposed to tell you, yeah, boom, 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 boom. Let's say you don't realize where you are, and an NPC tells you, hey, you're actually sentient, bro. Da, da, da. Like, it will drop it and then that'll be it. It's not performative. It doesn't require a following. It doesn't require, like, it doesn't require anything from you, bro. Because if it's a message from the thing to itself, there is no need for the thing itself to tax itself, to gift itself a breadcrumb. It's insanity. It wouldn't put hurdles and stuff like in front of itself. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't like be some come and hide out with me in some fucking hole in the asshole of some mountain. Yeah, and that's where you'll find God. Like, it's fake, bro. The NPC, bro, it doesn't make sense, bro. If truly, like, something was supposed to, some aspect of yourself or something within the video game, an NPC was supposed to deliver a message to you think of how it would happen. Because it's benevolent, it's to benefit you, yeah? So there'll be no requirements, bro. For what? Like sometimes you might have to go through challenges to see if you're actually ready to hear certain things, right? Because everything's happening, everything has happened, everything is in this one state, yeah? So time and space just is like this ultra amazing thing that's layered over this experience called life, which makes things feel like they are yet to happen or have happened. It's, yeah, because obviously you're in that flux of possibility. Because going forward and back is actually a power that you also have. Like that in itself is a fucking giveaway. Like, it's true. What else has the power to actually be able to go back and forth into reality with the precision and depth that we can? You understand? It blew my mind, bro. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. And I started to think about things like mukbangs and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's no wonder. It's no wonder. Like, obviously, if you're so far into the flesh that you start to believe nonsense, you will accept nonsense as also like a part of like life. Like, why are people eating and people watching people eat? And when did that be? How in what world is that even a normal, like, a normal use of human time? In what universe? We have to be completely off our rockers to to enjoy that. It's mad. It's mad, bro. It's mad. It's mad. To the point where you saw other YouTubers and other people doing it, adding that as a component of their. I've seen it happen. There's a channel I used to watch, and then one time they were doing like eating loads of food, and I was like, why are you doing that? That's so bizarre. That's not like normal. Anyway, I'm gone off track, but yeah. It's crazy. The depth of the illusion is so wild, bro. Bro, we're watching people slapping each other now, bro. As humans, bro. Forget all of that. Consciousness, awareness, forget all of that. Let's just talk as human beings. So when, bro? Like, it's so barbaric, bro. Like, and I know people will think, oh yeah, but the Romans used to do this and that, but bro, like, if you're comparing yourself to the Romans and stuff like that, the bread and circuses of, you know, the previous iterations, then we've regressed. It's an admission of regression. It's an admission, and that in itself is crazy to me. Like, rah, how are we having this conversation, bro? How, bro? It's mental, bro. It's mental. Literally mental, bro. Like, I don't see how it's so hard for humans to just get the simple fact that, like, it doesn't matter how you slice the cake, yeah? Everybody is a reflection of the same energy and intelligence that's powering you. It's so obvious, so clear. Bro, I've got a whole encyclopedia breaking it down. Every possible direction, bro. I haven't been caught slipping once. Do you understand? Because you can't, because it's the truth, it's the ultimate truth. It's the ultimate truth. It cannot be soiled. It cannot be distorted, can't be broken, can't be bent. It's a fact. It's like a fucking rod. You understand? But then for me, again, once again, is baffling how a person can remove themselves from that truth and get tangled in the world of illusion and say, well, I'm a Muslim, Allah, salam, salam, Allah, all this weirdo shit, bro. All this weirdo shit. And then off of that, like, they will get real emotions, yeah? They will tether themselves to stories and bleed out their life force into a story. Whether that story is Gaza or Yemen or whatever, or Lebanon or whatever, because they have now made themselves the religion first, bro. It's crazy. Christians are no different, bro. And I know people will say things like, oh, but people are dying in Gaza, obviously. Bro, that should be a collective problem for all of us, bro. Like, if we're all sitting back and we're realizing that, like, bro, the way bro, even as humans, yeah, 3D humans, think about it. We're in a game construct. And then one side of the game, there's this presentation to all of us that that's what's happening. But everybody's waiting for somebody else to do something about it. Do you see how we can't possibly be awake? We can't possibly be awake, bro. You know, like, some things just don't make sense. Like, it should be handled like adults and be done with it. Like, it's crazy. Like, my 10-year-old, because it doesn't matter how angry they are, the conversation has to begin. But that's not happening, and everyone's talking through proxies and stuff. Bro, how can this be the real world? Use your brain, bro. It can't be. This place cannot be baseline reality, bro. I'm telling you. You know? It cannot be, bro. If people believe that stuff is mental. And people can, and in this place, it's like people can see, like, bro, we're capable of so much magic, right? But it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, it's mad, bro. It says it's mad. And realizing it is a scary place to be sometimes. And I've always known these things. Like, I remember, yeah, you know, like little things that we can just, like, it's so obvious to just, like, figure some things out. But people's attachment to the story is more important to them than the foundational truth, which is the same energy is powering both elements. There's a humanity in between you two. You can find it at any given time because you're the same thing. So at any given time, that thing can be reflected back at any given time, and we can be civil. It's true. Bro, I've been all over the world, yeah? Everywhere I've gone, like, I've connected with people. Yeah, bro. We don't need to be the same fucking complexion or the same rank in the game or the same anything. We're just, yeah. Same thing, bro. So all the labels that kind of, like, sit in front of us in our interactions with another is the worst possible thing that we can do, bro. And we wear them so proudly as well, which is baffling. And don't get me wrong, I used to do it. But it's real. It's real. Yeah, this part of the game is weird, bro. But at the same time, you look at all of these things, right? You know, the way the internet is going and everything like that. And you look at how advanced AI has become. Like, even from now, even between now, even in the last 5 years, bro, like, the speed has been fucking crazy, bro. Like, I recently saw a thing that said something like, kids will never know the feeling of staying up late to write an essay and shit like that. And I was like, yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Like imagine it's a computer that's doing it all for you. We had to go to library and shit, bro. Do you understand? Like the information's always been there, but now it's taken on a form that's like, you know, out of this world, bro. This place has become more dreamlike. For me, anyway. It's crazy, but it's true. Anyway.